Hello, everyone. Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Pat Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino. Let's check in on EOS. We haven't checked in on this for a few days. Hope you're learning enough that you can do some of this yourself. So back here, earlier in the week, we had a sloppy double top, which gave us our targets. First target 8.94, next target 8.74, final target 8.54. Triggered. You can see reacted first target, moved back up, nearly stopping completely or low at the second target, then spiking down to the third target, then getting a reaction. 8 pushing the price down. So that all finished. 8 pushing the price down. Then you can do lower. You can do your lower levels. First lower level. Let me change this back. Giving from this high back on the 17th to the swing low on the 20th. That gave us this 0.8283 level. She got to, and then the full level 0.8092, which we came down to, reacted back to the rotation zone. Get a nice reaction back up. We can redraw the levels from the same starting point. And this gives you the major levels. You can also come from this point to give you the most recent. That gave us a 7979 level, which hit this low and then bounced back up, and then a 754 level, and this low was 754. So right on the dot, right there. So we'll move these out of the way, teaching you this so you can start drawing these levels on your charts and then coming back to verify. Now, we did start getting a slight divergence here. So price action, and showing this again, price action made lower lows. See this? And the indicator, the 5-period RSI, which we use, very nice indicator for finding divergences, made higher low momentum coming out to the downside. Also, this triggered a minor double bottom pattern on the 4-hour chart with a full target of 830. Ran up there just to the other end of the rotation zone, which came in right at the 37.5 retracement level, a prior retracement level, and then sold back down, coming back to the 50% retracement level. So, and you know how things trade between the key GAN levels. That's another concept to watch for. That's why we use the GAN levels. Helps us fine-tune the trading. Remember, when you're going against a rotation zone, you want to move up stops or take profits on these any aggressive buys as it gets into or to the other end of the rotation zone, especially hitting a cluster area. So, let's see if we have any clusters to the downside. Can also go from this one. I think I'm going to come from this one because we have that one and then the most recent one, and we will see what cluster areas we have. Let's see if I have to update that. Yep. Switching back and forth. So to the downside, minor level. All right, we have another retracement level and the 12.5% extension level, which gives us 0.740 to 0.741. Then the next major area is 0.722 to 726, and these are areas you'd watch for reversal patterns or divergences or long tail spike down exhaustion patterns. And then the major level down here, we have another cluster area 0.687 to 691. Now, if this can get back up above this 37.5 retracement level, which is essentially 850, we'd watch for then a return to 880, which is a really good area to possibly raise stops. Then about 903, which is a major breakdown level. You see over here on the left side of the chart, this was support, broke through it, so that's going to be resistance. However, let's check in on the daily chart to help us fine tune these levels. So just above here, this is what you have to watch for, because we get above this 850 level and right there at 860, and this is going to keep declining. So this is going to converge with 850. So watch for this 8 to come down, this 8 EMA, because that's going to be your first level of resistance. And then if we get through that, then you can really start focusing on this $9 level, which is in the rotation zone. So that would be your aggressive moves to the upside. And these to the downside, you can see that this would take us into the tails. If we kept going to this next major cluster area, that would take us into the tails of these candles on the last major downdraft that was at the beginning of February. That's your update on EOS. We will talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.